Right, so the focus here is on Hazard. So look at the Arsenal players. All of the Arsenal players are all assuming that Hazard is going to come in on the inside. But there's another issue here, which is nobody is pressing him. This is Eden Hazard, one of the best players in the world and one of the players of the World Cup. Why aren't people pressing him? Our friend here, Bellerin, there's going to be a little tag that is going to be coming up in this video. But look at where Bellerin is. You are the right back. Your main role is to get on Hazard. How are you that far away from Hazard? So you can already see from Hazard in his body motion. He knows that going in on the inside will be too hard to do. But look at how much space he's been given on the flank. I repeat, this is one of the best players in the world. And look at how much space he's been given on the flank. Because he now knows that, look, there's no space in the middle, but nobody's marking the back. There we go. That's a tag here for that guy. So just keep in touch the brick, because the brick is going to be a major feature in this breakdown. So look, Hazard has already decided on what he wants to do. He has turned in and is now going down on the left, which is where he's going to do the damage that will lead to the goal. So look at how much space he's already been given there. You can already see that Lacazette's positioning is bad, but this is Lacazette, and this is also an issue that I will come back to. Let's focus on Lacazette now. If you're a manager, and I think this is where Emery needs to take a bit of the blame, you have to have an MO for the star man. And if you're a striker who's not known for tackling, you never go in for a tackle. You parry, you put pressure, you never dive in because you're not good at tackling. Tackling is not your thing. By Lacazette selling himself, he screws up. What's this dude doing here? This is the most dangerous man on the opposing team. Why are you walking and just looking at him like you're sightseeing the moon or something? Again, it's what he is. It's what he does, and this is what these kinds of people do. It's that name that you see right there. So let's now move right now. So as you can see here, Hazard is now fully free, and the crazy thing is the amount of space, because the amount of space that Hazard has, he now knows that I have the space to think and know about what I'm doing because there's nobody keeping pressure on me. And and this is what Alonso does. And already you're already seeing what the setup is. The man making the run into the box is the man you want to look out for, rather than the guy who stays in the box, which is Giroud, because the man running into the box is a lot harder to track. And Alonso already knows that with Hazard being so free with so much space, the ball is coming into the box. So he's hoping that, let me just position myself in the right place, that ball is coming to me guaranteed. Can you see the space between Bellerin and Hazard? So because Bellerin was 3,000 yards away from him in the last two phases that we saw, he has too much space to pick up. Again, this is bona fide brickish behavior. This is the star man, and your right back is messing up. So as you can see here, that is where Hazard is looking to put the ball into. And because again, most of these Arsenal players, you can see that they are assuming the ball is going to come across and they're going to come towards Giroud. But Hazard, being the clever player, knows that what she wants is to pull the ball across. And look at Bellerin here. In this position, Bellerin should be right next to Hazard. But because he was walking and walking, it's too late now. Even if he sprints, you could already see Hazard is already motioning to pass the ball. But the crazy thing is that we've reached this position. He had all this amount of time in those two phases to make up ground. Because if he had made up ground, by the time we get to this position here, Bellerin already is forming a block to Hazard to make it difficult for him to get the cross into. But he's so far away that it is very simple for Hazard to either move the ball across or to cut it back for Alonso there. And again, the scary thing is that this is the star man and they're treating the star man like this, which is just maddening. So the final phase here, you can see right now, so Bellerin thinks that he can block what Hazard is doing 2 or 3 yards away from him. We can already see from the Arsenal players, they're already in panic stations now. You see how free Alonso is. Everybody's watching the ball. Lacazette is already away here. Mustafi is actually leaving Giroud over there. And everybody is fully away. But I think this was all created by Hazard executing the space his quickness of movement. But Bellerin was the main cause of all of this happening because he failed to make up ground and support. Because the crazy thing is that this is Hazard. This is one of the most dangerous players in the world. You double team him. That's what France, a team far superior to Arsenal, they double teamed Hazard. And even when they were double teaming Hazard, he was still causing issues. So what makes you think that Arsenal, you can get away without double teaming him? Again, you've got to give a shout out to your break here. So again, for Hazard, executing the space, showing his skill, but horrendous marking from Arsenal.